I've been in the organization for about 5 years now. I was back in 2008. Back then, campus was live, NPHC was live. You've seen organizations everywhere doing everything. Although I joined the organization that wasn't on campus at the time, NPHC, they was doing their thing. They had creative events. It wasn't necessarily about the parties, but they were able to get everyone to come out to the parties and have fun and enjoy themselves. You've seen them doing community service on campus. Seen them on campus doing cleanups, things like that. And you've seen everybody. You always seen everybody. Everybody had on their jackets, their letters, their shirts, their boots, hats, whatever. It was like, people seemed to be proud to be in the organization that they were in. But it's like, I don't know, it seemed like year after year, it seemed to diminish and just become less and less. I don't know why. I wish I knew why. But I mean, of course, by me being Greek, but at the same time, by me still being a part of the campus, I feel like I'm able to say that it's not what it used to be. Guess just wish I knew what to do to make it what it used to be.
The way I feel about the Divine Nine here on Wayne State's campus, especially for this year, is I'm actually kind of disappointed by the way that the Greeks are handling things on campus.
With the Greek life here on campus, I feel like I hear more about the parties than I do the volunteering and the charity work. And as a college student, I would like to. It's not that readily available to me, so I would prefer to hear more about that, so that I can help out.
Hi. In a way, my opinion about the Divine Nine Greek organizations on campus, I feel like in a way they are visible because we do see more of the iotas more so than anything. But when it comes to like the other Divine Nine fraternity and sorority members, they probably are visible on campus, but we as like the student body of Wayne State, we don't know because 9 times out of 10 they don't have on no coats that represent, their fraternity or sorority. And they don't have nothing on for us to be like, oh, well, you're a part of this and I want to join this, so let me get to know them. And it's more so of the iotas, like we don't really see no sigmas really. Like I know who are part of sigmas, but what about the others, like the freshmen that don't know who are a part of sigmas or AKAs or so forth?
Quit picking favorites when it comes to who you are crossing, who you are putting through the process, who you are putting through a line. You have people out here who are qualified to do shit. Y'all keep picking people who ain't doing a damn thing or who are gonna be here for 30 fucking years when they need to graduate. Instead of throwing parties all the damn time, how about the parties be for something? Like in December, do one for breast cancer, do one for AIDS research. How about you do more community service?
Me being of service and me enjoying service or whatever, there isn't a lot of the Greek orgs on campus that allow you to do that. You have sometimes, like the iotas did the breast cancer ducks. I bought one and a ribbon and a sticker because I support, I support stuff like that. But a lot of times you don't really see the Greek orgs doing stuff like that.
Like, I'm down with the whole cause and everything, but it's a lot of stuff more than what people see. It ain't all stroll shows and community service. So I just keep watching from a distance.
At an HBCU, the D9 Greeks are more alive on their campuses as opposed to a predominantly white school. And I feel that Greek life here is more relaxed and laid back because of that fact.
Wayne State NPHC life, it's not what I'm accustomed to. I went to Tennessee State first, and it was a lot more, I guess they were a lot more involved than they are at Wayne State. Like everywhere you looked, everywhere you went, you see fraternities and sororities, like doing events, having organizations, having parties, all type of stuff, and it was a lot more people too. At Wayne State, it's just like a few here and there, and it's not really many people on campus.
Well, I can say it's been an experience here at Wayne State for Greek life. It's going on 3 years for me to have been a Sigma and been a part of Greek life here at Wayne State University. And when I say it's been an experience, it's just been an experience ever since I actually got into this community, I can say. Been involved quite often with Greek life. I always had a big goal to be in a leadership position to actually make a change into Greek life and on campus as well. But just to go into Greek life, you know, I actually got into it for good reasons. Anytime I'm involved in anything, I make sure I'm involved in it for the right reasons.
Myself being a very new member of Alpha Phi Fraternity Incorporated, this exactly how things have run are semi-new to me. I haven't been in an organization quite like the NPHC or at all like Alpha Phi Alpha before. So there are a lot of things that you learn in making that transition into a Greek organization as to how to operate things, how to perform at your highest level. And these tools haven't been carried over for each of us sometimes in executing our plans as far as NPHC goes. It's a chaotic situation. It's been a chaotic situation for me since I entered my organization and the NPHC. But the goal currently, before we leave and continue on for the NPHC, is a cohesive unit where all goals are accomplished.
Hi, I'm Jessica. I'm part of Alpha Sorority Incorporated on this campus. The way I feel NPHC is, or it needs to be, is more of a Greek unity type feel where it's a family, and within those families we have like smaller families.
So how do you feel the relationship between NPHC organizations and organizations in Pan-Hellic, IFC, or MGC are?
I feel like it's still a little bit separated. I don't know. I feel like I don't even know a lot of people in these organizations, and I would love to. I feel like I'm so close with Pan-Hellic and the IFCs, but I don't have the chance or the opportunity to get to know a lot of people.
You think anything in specific that we can do to increase the relationship with the bond?
I mean, I think it's both parts. We can both work together. Just maybe make yourselves more known on campus, or maybe like come to our meetings and tell us your events, or email one of us or some of us and just let us know where you're going to be on campus, when we can come meet you, and just stuff like that.
In terms of relationship between the IFC fraternities and the MPHC fraternities and sororities, it's been growing towards being a little bit more cooperative, but still in the past it's been very shaky. I know some organizations work more with some. For instance, I know the Qs and the Pikes, they work pretty well together. I know for my organization, we've been talking with a lot of the Divine Nine fraternities and sororities, but nothing has ever fully happened with it. It could be from both sides.
When it comes to MPHC and IFC interaction, like what Marcus said, they're going in the right direction, but a lot of it, when people reach out to these different organizations, to IFC, it's a lot of business. Hey, support this. Hey, support this. Give me money for this charity or whatnot, which is a great thing, but people have to realize, in order to really create a bond between fraternities and sororities outside of their own world, it's got to be on a more personal level.
Well, when it comes to the relationship between the NPHC orgs and MGC orgs, besides the fact that some orgs are cousins, I think it's really good, especially speaking from Dayton Design's point of view, because we're around a lot and we see each other a lot, and we have a lot of events together.
And even when we have events and stuff, we all support each other no matter what.
Hope that things get back to the way that things were freshman year, maybe with a lot more campus involvement, a lot more different activities, a lot more unique activities, a lot more things for us to do here on campus, because I do believe that Wayne State's Divine Nine does have the potential to do great things that they used to in the past. However, I just think we need to kind of overall rehaul and just start from scratch and just do everything how their founders presented for things to be done.
I would like for the NPHC to have more activities with the Greeks, so that people that feel like they're interested in Greeks will stay interested.
And making sure each other is sticking to that task, each organization is sticking to that task of being a positive influence in the community while still providing some sort of social aspect for the college community, being that college students need something, some sort of social outlet. So while we always try to entertain college students in some type of way, the focus needs to be on providing service for our community, and that goal honestly needs to be accomplished better.